Well, hey, good morning. It's the Wake and Bake. Uh, Apparently, I overslept, which isn't too far off from a normal human being. I I don't know. I think I smoked the weird shit last night or something. I was up, like, just not even like tossing and turning. Uh, just fucking, I just felt like, even when I closed my eyes, there was like lightning going through it. So I don't know if it has anything to do with what's going on in the universe right now, but apparently we have, certain people are saying that Planet X is flying by right now. And so we may, fucking witness some sort of blackout, but, I don't know. Like, it was supposed to be a total blackout yesterday at from 3 a.m. and on. It was supposed to be, yeah, it was supposed to be. But anyway, we're going to talk about snuff films today. And, a couple of the films, there's actually some, really sick snuff films out there. There is one that you can see on YouTube called The Great American Snuff Film. But it's not like I made a snuff film ever in my life. Not a lot of people have. And some of the evidence of these snuff films, it may be fake. You decide for yourself. But one of the snuff films is 3 guys, 1 hammer. And basically it's these 2 kids, that are, these 3 guys, they fucking killed a dude with a fucking hammer, so that's self-explanatory. Some other snuff shit would be watching the ISIS executions. I've never watched any of them, but it's because I've seen Faces of Death, and I've seen somebody get their head stepped on and then have their throat sliced slowly. It's pretty disturbing, and I don't highly recommend it. But in this ISIS executions, there's actually footage of a guy getting crushed by a tank. Karate murder. There's basically this footage on the internet of these 2 guys. One guy's in a dojo outfit, and he just fucking karate fucks this guy. I mean, it's sad. He kills him, He basically does what karate does. Then there's that public suicide video, where the dude comes up to give a speech, and he's like, no, 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 no. And he pulls the gun out, and he shoots himself in the mouth. In that video, I can say, it's pretty harsh. But if you've never actually seen a soul leave a body, I think is really, important that you do. At some point in your life, you need that scarring. I'm not saying you should try and do what I did and order a bunch of pizzas and invite a bunch of people over and try to watch every Faces of Death movie, because it turned out there was 6, and by the 3rd one, all of us were sick. I don't know how we made it to the 3rd one, but we rented 3 movies we couldn't even fucking watch. But the most, one of the most disturbing films is a public stoning film that was on the internet for a little bit, and basically is this gal buried up to her hips, arms tied. She apparently had participated in something, illegal, some adultery or homosexuality in this particular country where stoning is still a legit way to fucking punish somebody to death. But like I said, there is a movie that you can, there's a movie on YouTube. We're not going to watch it, but it's posted by Kings of Horror. It's an hour and a half. It's called The Great American Snuff Film. Pretty much if you look up Snuff, this is like the most popular thing to come up because it's only like 12 years old. When did it come out? Like 2000 something, 2003. So, it's probably not like I haven't seen it yet, but like I said, I've watched like real snuff films, and, oh dude, I've seen this one. So there's another one. It's 10 disturbing things you shouldn't ever see on Google, or you should never Google. And this is the one where the guys get beheaded with a chainsaw. I've seen that before. And that's fucking, again, if you've never seen somebody just, go from a living human being to a fucking jack-o'-lantern, I highly recommend it. It'll give you some appreciation for the life that you do have. Now, back in the 70s, there was a movie called Snuff, just Snuff. And that's actually where I stole the title for my fucking Instagram post. But it's, it's a pretty typical fucking horror story, movie where it's just depictions of murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's really no different than, a regular horror movie. It was just, in 1976, they just called it Snuff because, they had another movie called Taboo. It was a porn back in those days. They also had Debbie Does Dallas. So anyway, I gotta go to work. Fuck.
Fingertips burnt to the 3rd degree. A purple swish mustache implanted surgically. My lungs compete and attract me. High as I wanna get, letting bugs attack me. Man, what you smoking on? Ass cheeks, so stick the stonage, bammer, ass and mad seeds. Fire on deck, blunts get passed like last week. It's 1 to the 2, 2, 3 to the 4th joint. High as I wanna get. Say word and real killer spits. High as I wanna be. Say word and ill thriller steeds. While you hit a small speck, got hipster bitches on deck that take dick to the neck, yep. Bet, smoke a spliff in your set, hips twist when I wreck, light a spliff then I jet, yep. Bet, peel your bitch in a sec, she'll be Officer Hoyt in a whip, getting wet, yep. Bet, blown rings at her cunt, it goes 1 to the 2, 2, 3 to the 4th blunt. High as I wanna get. Say word and real killer spits. High as I wanna be. Say word and ill thriller steeds. Keep you buzzing like a cattle prod. If a battle's on, you're getting smoked like a dragon's jaw. Ugly as sin, but clock trim above average. I'll say it with your chest quiet as kept. If you had a problem, West Coast is a roach coach getting mad at Blossom. Fresh coast, hope your boat floats some jabberjaws. San Jose Shark, keep it ill, cause I go 1 to the 2, 2, 3 to the 4th pill. High as I wanna get. Say word and real killer spits. High as I wanna be. Say word and ill thriller steeds. Higher than Rich Pryor on fire hydrant. You're out of luck like Mr. Weed stuck on No Lighter Island. You ain't as high as me, aerial view from the sky's alignment. A chemtrail, chemical burst for your eyes' delightment. Bro, you can't see me through the smoke. A little coke, a little dope, a little need, a little poke. And I exceeded in the spot, cause I went 1 to the 2, 2, 3 to the 4th shot. High as I wanna get. Say word and real killer spits. High as I wanna be. Say word and ill thriller steeds.
Every track is written by Janet Snuff. And every beat is produced by Kid Jones. And every fucking track is dope as fuck. And everything I do is ill as a motherfucker. And I gotta say, hell yeah.
A smoke alarm can save your life, but not if it's silent. Over 60% of fire fatalities and countless injuries happen when smoke alarms are installed but fail to work. Sometimes when Buck Stallion smokes, he sets them off and stuff. That sucks. But he always makes sure if he takes the batteries out to Chong, he puts them back in when he's done. Remember, only working smoke alarms save lives. So sound the alarm to your family and friends. A silent smoke alarm may be the last thing they never hear. Brought to you by Buck Stallion's Holistic Emporium and GreenShopDelivery.com.
For the send a shockwave of love to me. Do you think you are with that body? Girl, it's off the charts. Ooh, do you know at this party see a lot of stars? Ooh, is the lucky man going home with you? If there's no one, girl, then I'll be him. I wanna be on you. Yes, I do. Shockwave to me. I watch the disco ball go round and round. Time's moving slow. I watch your body move round and round. Girl, you're such a hoe. Girl, I know a secret place above the stars, meant for me and you. So take my hand, I'll lead the way. Girl, this party's through. That's what it do, let's bang. Shockwave of love to me. You send a shockwave of love, yeah, to me. Check it. Nickname Hot Mess, put it between your mom's breasts like my Johnny Walker Black, but I fuck with redheads. Yes, I get brains much, kinda like a zombie dope. First name Todd, last is Ferrari ho. Let them drop in gloves, keep a pistol in the glove. Rub up on you quick, boy, Jackie for your fucking dubs. Sly gets women cause they all be curious. Retro Andre Agassi's got Nike heads furious. Got them Bo Jacksons come equipped with Velcro action. No skinny jeans, boy, I gotta keep them loose fabrics. Far from a hipster, closer to a gangster. You need a ball, boy, holler at a fucking player. All the girls waiting in the line for the bathroom. That's cause Sly's in there beating up some mad boom. Shockwave, right through a player's heart. First I build it up, then watch it fall apart. Shockwave of love to me. You send a shockwave of love to me. Time's a charm, yeah. Bounce, 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 bounce with me, bounce. Testarosa's click and we in your house. Riding down the block, speakers go behind. 415s, dude feeling like the man. Nike dunk low, press the chrome gas pedal. Testarosa's click, brah, on another level. I'm in, look who's stunting. You said you could rap, but your ass be frontin'. I sookie, I love Snooki. In that situation, I eat her cookie. Like MacGyver, I'm a survivor. Like a dude at a circus show, I'm spitting hot fire. Like a candle wick lit. Ladies love me, cause I'm hot at the tip.
wreck a party. Drunk off for 40. Treat a girl like a kitty. Say, yeah, shawty, shawty. Jay Slizzle, man or myth. I walk with a bop, usually drunk off a feel. Let's go. What you doing, homeboy? Say, hey. Oh, what you doing, homeboy? Say, hey. What you doing, homeboy? Who me nothing? Just making some noise. Hey. What you doing, homeboy? Hey. What you doing, homeboy? Hey. What you doing, homeboy? It's the Testarossas click, and we crushing all toys. My wrist game, like out of control. When I move my right hand, my watch it glows. Swimming in women kinda made me famous. Taught a Rick Ferrari, not Greg Lou Gaines. Now, bitch, I'm far from a geyser. I do spit raps kinda like a laser. Dude, my swag's ferocious. If you ain't got a weapon, then don't approach this. Because my hand speed silly, I'll break your jaw. Then I'll say, yeehaw. I'm a wild cowboy, and in case you ain't know, got a lot of style, boy. From the snap to the max, I'm fresh, I'm fly, I'm state team facts. Yeah, you get your wig pushed back. Testarossas rap group, and we are not black. Let's go. What you doing, homeboy? Say, hey. Oh, what you doing, homeboy? Say, hey. What you doing, homeboy? Who me nothing? Just making some noise. Hey. What you doing, homeboy? Hey. What you doing, homeboy? Hey. What you doing, homeboy? It's the Testarossas clip, and we crushing all toys.
You patted horse in my hand and watered on clean scars. Count backwards on the time it took for you to fall apart. You're just another lucky pincushion, and a life of sticking pins in everything that ain't moving. So I'm the asshole, the son of a bitch, big prick that thinks that everything in life could be fixed, except this. Now it's traveling the country in a car without no tires, and a driver with no money, and a face that never smiles for the things you don't find funny. On a day I'd rather die than find sunny. Ain't that something? Ain't no better way for me to end discussing things that I ain't never cared about enough to try confront it with a flashlight. Corners where the darkness never touched me, but hammered to apathy where I sleep lovely. Dreams of counting friends to death with sidewalk money. I never really asked for nothing. You should know me as a person, not a talking point. A better version of a walking sore spot for you to bruise and feeling ugly and you're lost out. And I'll be counting down the seconds in between the lightning and when it starts to echo. I can't believe the others wouldn't have plugged them hoes, wouldn't have drained the ocean over which you dangle your toes. I never told you nothing that you ain't already know, but you already know that, you already know. And that's dirty but fire for the fuel. I used to move into a place where I don't care what you do, counting seconds aloof like where y'all idiots. I milk the purpose out of period until that sentence, it don't make me curious. So I'm the bad guy that cares about you furious, and you're the baby that can't take me how I really is. We only dance under the street lamps when they're barely lit. You never seen me sing, I never seen you sit, but But that's the thing, right? You at the brink, right? And broke the blade off of every dirty sink knife to wake up to a sun that never shines until you blink twice. Rub your eyes and forget last night. One day you'll goddamn your very breath. It'll piss your baby blues out there and spot all of your best friends. I'll be getting sleep back for the nights I wept for you, held my breath for you and bit my tongue. It ain't the height that qualifies the ladder, it's the rungs, and you're melting your wax wings to fall from the sun. Try your luck on someone stupid, someone who can sink your cupid blues up with a mouth that ain't moving, someone who can talk to you the way you wanna talk to you and walk you through the fire holding hands, not buckets of water. Buckle down inside your own fixed justification of wearing thin when you should find patience, baby. Powder marks and handprint hearts, your baby. Powder marks and handprint hearts, your baby. Powder marks and handprint hearts. I know you've been here. I know you've been here, baby. I know you've been here.
This episode is sponsored by GreenShopDelivery.com, serving the Central Valley for over 30 years. Call today 20928438800. That's 20928438800 for free gifts and specials. Green Ship is quick, discreet, and friendly. GreenShopDelivery.com 20928438800. GreenShopDelivery.com in Modesto.
Special thanks for support from Bill's Wheels in Santa Cruz, Speakeasy Lounge, The Modesto View, One Truth Tattoo, Chris Ricky Presents, Clandestine Rabbit, Max Muscle Nutrition, Jonathan Booker Studios, Braun Theron, Tits Crew, Real Ones, Shatter Sesh, and ModestoNews.org.
Don't tell my boss.
Every year, thousands of acres of trees are destroyed by fire. Add to this the enormous costs of fighting forest fires, and you can see why forest fires are a national tragedy. Please, use fire safely, wisely, responsibly, or just switch to vape pens and edibles. They're ultimately healthier than the carcinogens you inhale. Buck Stallion eats edibles daily, but he also bong loads it up. Brought to you as a public service announcement from Buck Stallion's Holistic Emporium. GreenShopDelivery.com, and the Hillside Angler Fly creations of Judson McGrew, in respect to the National Forestry and Wildlife Association. And Cooter doesn't even smoke.
And then you're picking up for
The 2 transits.
first idea.
First idea, yeah.
They're Hummers, right?
Yeah,
We got Hummers with roof racks. Gold rims, please.
Yeah.
Spinners on his. He's a little more gangster than me.
No, they're actually hover cars.
Oh, hover.
Yeah.
Hover.
That'd
Oh.
be slick. Go over the house and just drop a load and keep moving.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the day,
And we'll drop off flowers.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna have you
Come on. Drop a load and drop off flowers.
Come on. Yeah.
And you know,
I'm not even messing with
I
you.
know, you know, I know.
Oh,
You're waving at people that aren't even there.
let's go for the rental lady.
I only said no, dude.
We dropped off at the end of the day. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll just take a walk across the street. Cool. We're gonna check you guys in.
I'm here to make sure this all goes smoothly. That's.
What time do you think you'll be back?
Depending on traffic, between 7 and 8.
Is that too late? Or can we just drop it off Saturday morning?
Saturday morning's fine.
Okay. And then the other one, I can drop it off today. We use that like in the front, like around town. And he's going out of town.
Yeah, it's just come on.
Okay. So I'll probably have.
So don't just leave it out here on the street with the keys and the visor.
It's been done.
Yeah, I bet. You know, nobody likes to talk about Louis C.K., but he had this episode, well, it was like a real life moment where he was like going to be late for his flight, so he just drove his rental up and just left it out in front of the rental agency at the airport. And he's like, I've never gotten a call about it. Nobody's ever billed me about it. He's like, I just called as I was getting on the plane. I was like, hey, I left my car outside your thing. And they're like, you can't do that. He's like, well, I did it. I'm getting on the plane.
That's messed up.
Yeah. We kind of did that in Louisiana. Who? What?
The front counter, they
I get the tall one.
Yeah, the tall.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I'll let the over the counter drop it low.
The Ram one.
Yeah, the Ram was slick.
who's getting the Ram? Who's getting the transit?
He's getting the transit. And the Ram will stay in town. So that one will come back today. Like when you guys are still open. Yeah. And then I'll just have somebody early in the morning, first thing in the morning, drop this off. What time you guys open on Saturday? Okay.
You want me to drop it off, bro?
At 7?
Yeah, I can do that. That way you don't have to figure it out. You know what I mean? My initials and my sign look pretty much the same. Alright.
Then we're gonna go ahead and just.
Here, let me use my gold today. I just got it yesterday.
It's nice. I go ahead and print sign. That's for the vehicle walk around.
Yeah, you can come on out clean. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
You're getting the Hummer.
Yeah, the Hummer.
That's about the Hummer side.
Yeah,
right
I
there.
did.
Tell you that.
No, this thing's pretty cool though. It's kind of like the Honda. It's like a Honda Cube, but bigger.
So these really get inside.
Yeah.
Stuff. No, this right here, because it's cold.
Yeah. Well, I just put my bag in the passenger seat and drive down the HDVs. Yeah. Like, this is my passenger.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a guy.
Susie had a skeleton. Susie had a skeleton in Halloween.
Oh, really?
Like a big skeleton sitting next to her while she was on her route.
Oh, my God. No, there was a guy, though, I remember in the news that tried to do that. And basically, they caught him. But I was thinking about it recently. You know, those things up above, they might be radar detectors to detect vehicles going underneath them. But I was thinking, what if they're thermal? And that's how they can detect how many passengers are in a car.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like those weird
dishes that are over there, and sometimes they're not even in like the high end lane. Oh, he's got his rear view camera though, right? Yeah, this guy's killing. Oh yeah, he's good. Only 15 more of those. Yeah.
I hope a double body setup. I think you can fit at least. Yeah. You can do a whole family. You can put a whole family in there.
Dude, just get like some knee hooks. You can.
Discount. Get a nice little discount for yourself.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I like the camera in the back though. That's helpful. And this one's got the Bluetooth.
That one doesn't even have it. Only the new
USB then, or what is it?
the new Dodge Ram ProMaster.
Yeah.
Those have Bluetooth. Those have
Yeah. I think that was what I drove last time.
We'll take a walk around to just double check.
Yeah.
You have to have the door open for the gas tank.
Right.
And
Yeah, we have a couple of these.
okay.
Like I think probably the same year even.
It's crazy how the front part looks so small that it's kind of.
So I'm just gonna assume there's nothing over an inch long. Because the water drip. The illusion. So yeah, make sure it's dripping. That's cool.
Friday,
Yeah, man. You too.
day for the week,
So Saturday, you guys open at what time?
7 o'clock in the morning.
Cool.
So we could be here
I'll pull in.
first day.
I
Do
also.
any ride back still on Fridays. I mean Saturdays. Just like
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Uh,
I also do delivery for Brazilian stone imports. I design their graphics and everything.
Okay.
So I'm kind of the man about town in deliveries.
So how many vehicles do you have over there?
They only have 2 that they own, but they're old box trucks that they use when they have the mattress stuff in. Okay. And so now it's like they pretty much have to rent the flatbed from you guys to move the granite.
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of them use. Something like that, 14-foot stake bed.
This is another delivery service that I
Yeah, you're the delivery man.
run. I told you, you know.
There you go. Well, years ago,
Yeah.
have a big
Brother,
weekend.
you too, man.
Big weekend.
Look at that.